but that's
Do
a
we
little
meet-
different matter.
Did you check out with Kaiko where we meet, like in beta or something?
Apparently I got no chat either. Okay.
Can you ask them B
Which
or A?
lane would you want to play in?
That's exactly what I was about to say. We can't bloody all chat, can we? I reckon B.
Okay,
Because
I'll
I think,
forward it.
or
B and Gamma.
yeah, I think, yeah, B and Gamma.
All right.
I reckon. But
B lane and Gamma when it comes online.
Okay.
Okay.
I have never used this spectator mode. Oh, okay, it kind of works like this. And can I... Oh, ooh, this is really annoying. Why do I not see... Ah, there you are. Okay, so the Centurion doesn't use up energy once the screen is already deployed. So there's no harm in throwing it up early, especially since it needs some time to charge. And especially if you've got long-range snipers up against you. Well, you're shielding yourself and also those allies behind you, providing a clear path towards mid. Now, in this case, enemies don't really have any AoE. Well, they have a little bit of AoE, but that's negligible. And caps win you games, so if possible, always try to go for that mid mine as fast as you can. Nice takedown there, gents. If you move up a little bit in the protector, you can maybe shield Knight as well, although he's not being focused, so it's not that big of an issue. And Joshua is jumping out with Shroud on. Don't go pushing too soon for that FOB, by the way. Make sure you control that mid station. Remember, the enemy will jump back in soon enough, and they will have a level advantage on you. So pushing in is usually not the best idea. Consolidating that mid mine might very well... It's certainly the safer of the options. And you don't lose anything by not pushing. Now you've got level 2 waiting for you. You could decide to get in cover and jump back to get that. Or you could wait until it's almost on level 3. Now
It would be a good... sorry if I interject. It would be a good idea, especially for the Protector.
Yeah,
because he has the range before we move up again. That's the thing.
He does, but he can also just wait a little bit longer. There's no real need. And, well, okay, the destroyer goes down again. Surprising. Although I guess when you're in a destroyer, there's no real saving you from Cadis in a gladiator. Okay, you're creeping up on level 3, so now would be a good time to jump home. Especially in the Centurion, when you engage jump, you can immediately after that engage your shield again. So you're a little bit safer. But you can't jump when it's already active. So you need to jump it before you can actually jump.
What's the best thing to pick for Centurion?
It kind of depends on what you feel you're lacking. Right now, you're not being focused an awful lot, or at least you're having no trouble staying alive. So I would go for offense.
Not utility?
Utility is also a good pick because more energy, which helps you with your other ability, the overcharge. But it's personal preference mostly.
I keep forgetting that.
Now, the Reaper on the left is trying to do some sort of flanking maneuver, so you might want to keep an eye on him. Destroyer's holding back, which is not the way you should be playing a Destroyer if you want to be playing it well.
Should I jump back to home to upgrade, I guess?
It's a good point, actually. How to upgrade effectively. EeZeE.
Well, the Protector usually, unless you're being badly focused in the Protector, I would always go with Utility, because faster cooldowns means more healing. You get a little bit more energy. If you get focused a lot, though, it might be worth dipping in once in defense. But I would probably do that on the second, so level 6 upgrade, rather than the level 3 one. So Utility, Defense, Utility. Personally, in the Centurion, I go full offense. There is a lot to be said for going in Utility, because, like I said, increased energy, which means you can overcharge quicker. But I feel like the difference isn't that big. Gladiator, again, usually it's very tanky, doesn't get focused a lot, so going defense is a big no-no in my idea. It's got good damage in the mines as well as the missiles, and of course the main cannons if you manage to hit. So again, I would go full offense on that. Try not to deploy that shield on the Protector too soon, by the way. It's a very useful tool once you need it, but if you don't need it, it's on cooldown, well, yeah, it's better not to waste it. Kind of goes the same with the disarm. It's better just to hold on to it. Now, if you can jump into Gamma with that mid-mine, that would be a huge boon to you, because every single tick you gain more resource than the enemy. However, well, you're destroying the Destroyer in a second, so it doesn't really matter. You're going to grab that mine nevertheless. Night Magic already jumping, very good. Good timing on that. Especially since you're the furthest one behind, you can't really contribute to the fight at mid. Which is also a thing. If we were fighting over 2 lanes and, say, Alpha was being pushed hard, it's usually best for the non-support ship in the back to jump and support the other lane. Because he's going to have the hardest time to actually support the lane he's currently in. So there's no momentum lost, as opposed to when the guy who's actually pushing the lane actively is jumping back, then you lose a lot of momentum. I'd say you are dominating, gentlemen.
I could hang back if you want.
It's probably a bad idea, yeah.
Okay.
Poor Infinity doesn't really have a chance against you, does he?
Oh,
Or no more broadsides.
oh, just front side. Okay,
Yeah, just
okay.
front side.
I can deal with that. Well, I'm gonna stick back as long as Gamma is active. I think that's a good idea.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You two duke it out.
Yeah, throwing up the shield nice and early. Good. Don't forget your drones to get your energy back up. And you usually want to focus the guy on the enemy team who needs his energy the most. So in this case, that would definitely be the healer. Other good targets like Raven, for instance. Cloakers, although Cloakers cloak and then your drones lose the target. Centurion is actually not a bad pick as well at the moment. Now, with that destroyer firing at you, you want to zig and zag a little bit. You want to make you as small as possible, so face forward towards him. So he's got a very tiny target, and then strafe up, down, well, strafe left, right, move up, down. And try not to get into his face. Usually, well, not usually, up against the destroyer, it's better to go low instead of going high, because it loses one more turret that can actually fire at you once it needs to fire a certain amount below the horizon.
You tell me when I can interject again, okay?
I think you, yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
Nice jump there. Good save. Okay, if you keep moving back and down in that Centurion, you might actually survive long enough for the healer to start or get you in range, but it's going to be tight. Ah, no. You're having way too much fun.
I do.
Actually, missing some salvos there, Cadis.
Yeah, I'm because I'm giggling.
Oh, okay. Everything's shaking. I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably should have put you into a raider and disallow you from capturing the FOB.
When you are upgrading, is it best to use the jump to home and upgrade at the home base and then jump back, or to try and get back to the nearest forward station?
It doesn't matter an awful lot. Not in this scenario. When you're when you're fighting over both lanes, then usually it doesn't matter unless a lane gets pushed. The problem is if you need repairs, jumping home will do nothing for you, because your other drive is going to be off cooldown, yes, but you can't jump into another sector because you might actually get targeted there and then get destroyed.
I think for the protector, if I may, you can actually repair with your repair beam broken armor parts. I'm rotating usually. If you see, my left side, currently facing to you, is yes. Very nice, thank you. That's a thing. Repairing armor is, for the protector, very important.
Yeah, Protector's very good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Taking damage on the broken armor part increases it by ×3, I think it is. So you definitely want to get that fixed as soon as possible.
Okay, I'm letting you fight again. Have fun, boys. I'm retreating.
Okay, Night Magic, now you're outmanned. They know it, so they're all going to push hard on you now. Try to get behind that station if you can.
Yeah.
Ah, you're stuck. No. They got you.
Now, a pro tip here is, it's almost gamma time, so they probably are going to jump gamma soon. If you damage them enough, they can't jump to gamma straight away. They need to heal first. So if you are out of position that close to gamma, it would be a good idea to damage them as much as you can, especially on important ships like the Protector.
Yeah, especially the Protector, because he can't heal himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one jumped in behind you. Very ballsy. and ultimately fatal. If you keep moving down protocol, you might stay close to the station though. Station offers some protection to you as well, remember that. Now in this scenario you can do one of two things. You can either stay in there or you can try to jump out like that. Jumping out is always risky though. Especially with more enemies in Gamma, because you can't... Well, it's very hard to tell where everyone is at any given moment.
Range.
And now you're firing with one turret. Oh, poor guy.
Very nice forward guns only.
Well, it's staying back all. He's staying back most of the time now.
A very forward approach to staying back.
Against the destroyer, it doesn't really matter. He's still gonna hit it from max range as well.
Mm-hmm.
Different zoning, one level though. Okay, Cadis, try only firing forward.
Okay.
So that means no armor rotating for you either.
Okay. But I can engage, right?
Yeah, you can. With your
Okay,
front.
cool. Okay.
Okay.
How should we advance?
With Gamma 2, yeah, you probably want to advance with Gamma 2. It's a lot simpler to actually push a lane with Gamma 2 than it is with Gamma 1. Remember, if you have an asteroid obscuring line of sight towards your target in that Centurion, you don't need to have your screen up. I mean, it's easy for the enemy to hit your screen, so if you don't need it, don't throw it up.
Oof, I need to rotate.
Oh, they're all over 9. Yeah. Now, what you did there is what a lot of protector players, actually healers, do. They suddenly forget that they're very squishy and keep moving forward because, hey, I got an ally next to me and I got an ally behind me. But those allies can't protect you. It's very easy compared to other MOBAs for enemies to get around allies and then focus the hell out of you. Now, on a similar note, Cadis is all over their protector, and their protector is completely forgetting that he has allies that need healing.
I don't know how much healing would save anyone from Cadis' wrath.
I need to rotate so I can engage.
Yeah, he's not allowed.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, well, he's not taking advantage of it.
Yeah, because he doesn't know it, right?
He doesn't know it.
Yeah.
He's about to find out, though. He's very scared of you. That poor guy. Now he's forced the Reaper out, so he actually managed to cap it. What the Raider should have... Again, the Raider. What the Reaper should have done was hug the actual station and then use that as a shield, seeing as he doesn't want to engage the Gladiator for some weird reason. Remember, 9, you're not an attack ship. They're going to be focusing you if you keep this up. Although they will probably lose their Reaper at this point. Maybe not. I mean, Cadis can't... Oh, Mines! Mines might actually finish it off. Shroud goes up. He's going to survive. Oh, panic jump. That was a close one. Again, the enemy's not contesting the cap. The biggest ship in the fleet is staying outside the capture bubble. Now, Night Magic, you could do one of two things. You can continue to actively support the team, although at this point they don't really seem to need it that much. You could also jump into their base and make them choose to either stay at their FOB or jump out. And if they decide to jump out, then they're going to take increased damage. Ah, you got the jump shield thing down. Nice. You might want to hold back a little bit, though, because you're very exposed there. And as soon as that screen drops, that angry destroyer who just came back is going to be focusing you as well.
Map awareness, Protector, watch it. Protocol.
Yes.
Map awareness. Always keep one eye on the map. If you see we have one guy in trouble.
And Gamma's closing in quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's another choice. Gamma's coming up, and respawns are kind of long. If you die now, you're going to be at a disadvantage, because it's going to take you too long to get into Gamma. So one of two things. Gain cover, try to jump out, or keep on pushing and destroy the enemy. Which is unlikely in a 2 versus 3 scenario where Cadis is only allowed to front fire. Keep zigging and zagging, 9. Keep zigging and zagging. Oh, nice one. Did you
You should
jump
fire
again?
up your home jump.
Yeah,
instantly.
You,
Instantly, yes.
jump in Gamma, then start moving down and backwards, and at the same time engage your jump home drive. In case
I'm gonna cheat
someone
a bit
jumps
now.
behind you, you're gonna cheat a little bit. You're
Yes.
not allowed to cheat. Oi, Mr. Cadis. The Speech does not like his destroyer. He's not providing the poor guy with any heals. See, that's what you get when you cheat. You get blown up.
Oh, this is a problem.
It is a problem, but you still need to push because it's a Gamma 3. And so does the Protector. He can't afford to stay back now. So everyone needs to be in there. Now it's going to be another 33 seconds before Cadis gets back. So you'd better start targeting someone and kill him quick. Because Cadis is not going to be back in time to contest that capture.
Yes.
And going for the tank is probably not the best bet.
Protector is the right idea.
Yes, if you can get to the Protector, that'd be ideal. Definitely do not go for the tank in any circumstance.
But don't keep your eye always on the actual damage dealers protocol.
Oh.
Now the thing is,
Well, that was a nice bit of damage, but you want to get out right now. The Reaper's actually jumping. That's surprising. And the Reaper actually jumped home. Okay. That's even weirder. If you stay directly beneath the destroyer can only bring, or can bring the fewest guns to bear on you. But you probably will want to drop that screen soon, start jumping home, or wait a couple of seconds, then start jumping home and redeploy the screen. You got missiles incoming, by the way. Ah, they all hit screen. Enemy is so afraid of you that they're not actually jumping into the base. Ah, they're doing the other thing.
Mm-hmm. Because of the level advantage.
Yeah, so you can now see the first station being captured. They're actually taking all the stations that they can to decrease that level advantage that you have, even though they still have Gamma. Also, they're probably going to open your FOB in a second.
But defending it would be futile because they
Yes.
have Gamma 3. I'm sorry if I interjected.
Unless they are very spread out, which of course you have no idea of knowing because there's no one actually actively scouting in the lane, which is why I'm always telling people to not abandon a lane, because you need eyes in a lane in order to see who's in the lane. So I can actually see what they're doing right now. You have absolutely no idea.
But a small tip here. They are probably all obviously in beta lane because we are only allowed there, but people usually jump from the lane into the FOB, so it's likely they jump in on the right side now.
Yeah. I've absolutely no idea what they're doing. I'm looking at my mini map. I've absolutely no idea what they're doing.
Okay.
They probably got Kaika confusing the hell out of them.
It's all psychological warfare.
It probably is, yeah. It very much looks like that is exactly what's going on there. Oh, there's one. This is, by the way, the correct way to jump into a lane when no one's... Oh, jump into a base. Have you jump in there first. And then about a second, maximum 2, have everyone else jump in behind him. Now, Protector staying back. He's already engaged his shield, which I think is a waste, but okay. Now, keep 2 things in mind. You got turrets firing at the enemies as well, although that's not a big boon. But whatever you do, do not leave the capture sphere. Nice little push there. Reaper's in serious trouble now, especially seeing where his healer is. And the enemy healer abandons his
Now
destroyer.
a good option for the protector would be actually getting cover and close the FOB if it were open.
Sadly, though, it's not.
Yes.
Usually you will see someone opening an FOB when not the entire team gets Gamma buff. Meaning that someone does actually need that FOB to be open in order to get into the enemy base. Now, Cadis jumped back into the lane on the right side, and you two guys jumped back right in front of the FOB. Cadis got the capture, you two didn't.
Yeah, he's in a gladiator.
And he's in a gladiator, but that doesn't really matter. Well, that's not really the point. You always want to be jumping in as close to the point that you need to capture as possible.
Unless enemies are pushing for the FOB, of course.
Yes, but you just destroyed everyone except the Protector. Now, if there was a really angry Protector waiting for you there, then you might be in trouble. But fortunately, he was gone. Now, you got Gamma coming up again in 1 minute 12. So, you probably don't want to die right now.
Protector is staying behind, very good.
Yeah, this is just long-range poking. Their destroyer's jumping as well. And they all jumped. That is pretty cool. Now remember what I said about the destroyer. It's better to go low than it is to go high. So the destroyer moving up is actually exactly what you shouldn't be doing.
You can tell him that later. I'm sure he's elevated to hear that.
Yeah, probably is. Oh, that's a nice one. This overcharge might actually do some real good. Yes, very good. Nearly completely taken down the protector. Nice one. Very nice. Okay, you got Gamma. You got a Reaper who's jumping out. You got a Destroyer way above you, who's jumping out as well, because he can't do anything.
Would we jump right to their base, or should we?
Well,
upgrade?
one of you guys already jumped. So now you don't have a choice. You need to commit. Now, the first enemy is going to respawn in 12 seconds. So this is game. Nicely done, gentlemen.
Now we're gonna huddle all together and...
Yes, we're all gonna head on back to General, I'd say.
Yes.
Thanks.
We're gonna... Okay.
Sorry.
Here we are.
Go.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so note for the
little
next
huddle now.
time, we need a non-damaged ship for Cadis.
Yeah.
Which is also not a healer.
Yeah, pretty much.
However, a note from that game. Thank you very much, Cadis, for realizing the damage output you were doing and standing
The
back for a little
basilisk.
while.
Yeah,
I really
also
appreciate
did,
you hanging back.
I also did some time with only forward face, so I can only engage forward facing.
Yeah, I did
But
notice.
it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't help.
Yeah, no. Well, it did. No, it made a lot of difference.
It did,
there was like
Okay.
a 2.5 level deficit there at one point.
Yeah,
and
yeah, I know.
They did manage to offset it quite a bit, so it did not go unnoticed. I appreciate that greatly. That went well though. First off, respective Twitch chats, if you could throw out some thanks. Sorry, Cadis, not toward you. EeZeE, not toward you folks around. Just throw out some, but some thanks for these folks volunteering to stand there and be critiqued in the name of helping everyone get better. I appreciate your time, people.
Input from EeZeE for the destroyer, by the way. We
Yes.
also saw some
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yes,
on.
Destroyer has damage fall off as soon as the side arc widens too much. So if enemies go too high or too low, more and more turrets can't actually be brought to bear.
Also, it should stay at the same height level.
Well, yes, but if you need to choose, make sure you need to shoot upwards instead of downwards, because if you shoot downwards, you have more fall off on your turrets than if you shoot upwards.
Okay, thanks.
Thing that I saw was a, which I kind of get because you had Cadis all over you, a protector that wasn't feeling very loved, and then forgetting about his team whilst trying to get away from an angry Cadis.
Yeah, we that last gamma fight, it was the poor devil. It was like, okay, this gamma fight's just turned into a case of protector hide for the love of God. But it's one of the things I point out. Actually, it's good that you drew attention to that. If you're applying pressure, because this is what I was saying before to our lot, you probably covered something quite similar. If you apply enough pressure for a protector or any healer in the game, for them to jump out a lane, that's actually a victory.
It is.
Them leaving the lane, it's not as nice as watch them explode. I agree, but them having a sod off means they're not healing anyone, which is really what you displayed really well in that last Gamma fight. Because our protector couldn't put any support down on anyone.
Speech, I have something for you there. If you see that someone is gunning for you, you can actually draw advantage out of that. Because if you get, for instance, a jump crew in your protector, you can draw people to the, let's say, left side of Gamma, disarm, jump out, and jump back in on the right side of Gamma and continue your healing. That's sometimes a good idea.
It's by far the sneakiest, I think, healer in the whole of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Don't
No
try
worries,
this.
mate.
This is for both healers. Don't pop that shield too early. It's more as an extra bonus for when you need it, rather than it's off cooldown. Let's use it because the cooldown is rather long.
What I also I really liked about your composition actually, because the approach, you've got a very much a one-directional damage and damage mitigation approach, which is a really nice way of demonstrating different ways of handling the situation. Because I don't know if you guys picked up on, after the first couple of face runs at the wall and our team not getting through the wall, because that Centurion shield is beautiful, they started to run a pincer maneuver, which is in Gas 2. No, the first Gas 3, sorry. What happened was they split and flew around opposite directions on the Gamma station.
Yeah.
Which completely and utterly mitigates the use of the Centurion. The only way to sort of avert that issue as the defensive Centurion pilot is to actually pull back out and reset the fight, which when you're in a Gamma objective obviously isn't really realistically an option. But if you're hugged in that situation in lane, you don't always have to fly forward. Something I hammer home with Reaper pilots as well. Don't get Reaper syndrome. Don't fly blindly towards your target. You've got to get into the optimum range and then ebb and flow with the fight backwards and forwards to make sure that you don't screw up your firing arcs. Because
another thing I would say, your composition was also very... the thing was the shield. You struggled with it, I noticed. As a Reaper and as a Destroyer, the thing you should have done is just smash the shit out of the shield and continue firing. You don't have any cool... you don't spare your shots at Reaper.
Yeah, that's what I tried. But...
Yeah. Don't spare your shots, Reaper. Just fire blindly in the general direction. As long as you are not being targeted or applied pressure to, you can just fire away. Every shot is damage. So just fire away, and as soon as the shield drops, get out your scythe and smash the shit out of them. Another pro tip there is what I did normally. You had a fighter and a bomber squadron. What you should do is actually both send those things to the protector. If the protector is dumb enough and activates his PD, he has actually less energy to heal people. That's what I did to the enemy protector. I just sent things at it, so he has to actually use his PD, so he can't heal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use my fighters to shoot down your bombers.
Yeah, perfect.
There's another thing as well to highlight with the point defense. When you're in a team composition with ships that are energy dependent and you're flying a ship that isn't particularly energy independent, make sure you always get within range of your teammates and use your point defense.
Yeah, you can actually shield each other with it.
Yeah, and if you see missiles hurling their way towards you but you don't hear any beeping, turn your point defense on, because chances are they're hurling the way to the guy that stood behind you, and you can take them out as they fly past. Point defense doesn't just work for you.
We gonna try another one?
Definitely, though, if you folks don't mind, I could do with a minute to grab a quick coffee whilst we see if we get any more volunteers.
Sure,
I know there
we
was
can do
one gentleman.
I was ready.
Yeah,
We can do in the meantime. No worries. We can gather some folks. Jump.
If you be
Sort of, Kaika.
What? It is. What have you been doing to my Discord channel? Incidentally, Infinity reckons that you need nerfing.
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me, folks. We'll resume this after I finish bringing up a lung. I think I'm falling ill. But yeah, I'll be back in 1 second.
If you have any friends who want to learn the game, incidentally, to both streams, of course, just get them in. We have some useful tips, I hope.
Great.
That leaves me to get a quick drink as well. I'll be right back.
Yes, of course. Any questions from Team 2, like for the Centurion or for the Protector? Protocol on Night Magic. If you have anything? Or from the other team, I don't care. If you have any questions, just fire them away.
How do I kill you?
Well, in a gladiator, it's especially with a pocket healer. The thing about it is, you need.
Beautiful noises.
Yes, that's a toilet. The problem was the composition here, especially with your team. The thing you should have done is actually just smash the shit out of us and stay at range. You could have gone for me or for the Centurion. You would have had the firepower. In my personal opinion.
Might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found out a little later, at least when I got some damage upgrades, that I could actually just pound to that shield pretty fast. But
Well,
in the beginning, I was just like, what am I gonna do to this?
I see. Well, it's much like the Reinhardt shield. Just fire at it until it breaks and shoot the shit out of the guys standing behind it. That's the way to go.
Yeah, I noticed a little later, but in the beginning I was struggling with it.
Yeah, no worries. That's why you're here.
Oh, I do have a question actually.
Yes, go on.
So with the Protector team, should I, if I'm in a bad situation, should I use it for that extra bit of damage on an enemy, or always save it to heal people?
You mean with the green beam?
Yes.
If you're pressured, you said.
Yeah, like if someone's attacking me.
Okay. Depending on the range, the green beam is neglectable. I only would use it if someone is jumping in front of me and you need the extra spike. But it's really neglectable. What I would do if you were engaged, what good Protector pilots do is actually pop the shield, disarm, jump. Most of the Protector pilots, the good ones, have a jump crew actually, to get out in the meantime while the enemy is disarmed. Because the disarm cooldown is exactly the jump time. If you got the jump crew in, that's an interesting thing. If you catch my drift. Yes?
Yes.
How do I add you guys on Steam? You have any?
Kaika and EeZeE are going to get you in later on.
Are you which stream are you watching?
Twitch.
Or just pop your Steam ID, maybe.
Okay.
I don't want to do it. Pop your Steam ID here in Discord, and one of us will.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the easiest way. Just pop your Steam ID here, and we are gonna add you. Also, protocol. you asked because of the protector, right?
Yes.
Yes. The thing about it is your heal beam has an enormous range. So try. You are not the one to capture actually and push stuff. Keep hugging asteroids in the back, and keep in mind your green beam has an enormous range.
Hi, folks. I'm back. I'm glad you highlighted that because the positioning when they did a couple of really nice pincers, and you held a really good position towards the FOB, which kept you in a good position for healing either target. Healing a Reaper can be quite difficult because of the Shroud. Without knowing when they're going to put the Shroud on, you can waste a whole salvo of heal into the side of the Shroud, and it doesn't do anything. Given that, I think you did really well when you had that sort of forward, like anchor position. Well, not forward, sorry, backwards forward station anchor position. That seemed to be when your team managed to seize the center objective more effectively.
So it's recommended to stay with stock repair beam. Sorry for interrupting.
No, sorry, my fault. Stock beam, yes. Every other beam is currently underperforming. Yes, pointless is another word.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I can't find Petros.
Really? Maybe because I just changed the name. Try the old one.
Now,
Yes,
are we going
that
to?
looks better.
Okay, we need to. I'd
Just
say
said.
handicap the highest skill level players
Okay.
further. So suggestions. Floor's open to suggestions. What we put in.
Attack
I-
only.
Give Cadis his third spectator slot.
Overseer.
Technically speaking, we could just make them fly right.
Yeah, of course. No worries.
Chuck
Or I
them in
could-
raiders and give them a third perspective.
I
In
could
fact-
also go for healers, so the piglets can actually fight longer.
Leviathan's flying backwards only.
Pythons fly backwards only. I've gone for both.
We need a seriously trash tier ship that's trash tier in every tier.
But Crazy reckons that
Infiltrator.
that they've just lifted Reinhardt's ability and put it on the Centurion.
I could go into an infiltrator, I guess.
Is the Paragon still underperforming nowadays?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good
actually.
idea.
Yeah,
that's a
let's do
good
that.
idea.
I think who suggested McCrazy agrees with that? Was that who's in chat? I've missed who's in Discord actually. I haven't checked it.
So Paragon, Overseer.
No, Overseer. No, you don't want me in an Overseer.
yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what ships Cadis is really crap in, and it's really difficult.
No, Paragon. Paragon is perfect.
I don't think you're on the in the channel, bad one. Okay, I think I need to restart the client because I still don't have Petros showing up for me in the friends list.
Well, we do
Yeah,
have.
that's normal, easy. Yeah.
Yeah, friend doesn't actually update until you restart the client.
Yep.
We do have Daniel, depending on what the MMR difference is. We can always use Daniel as well. He's volunteered.
I'm here too if you need more people.
Grand. Says less time to jump, so the percentage bonus to the jump crew is less. This you get less from the jump crew, however, it does still make it exceptionally difficult to kill the protector. The cooldown on it much more effective.
All right, reinvite.
Yep, I'm on you. One sec.
Is that this weight that I'm feeling?
Get in your box, easy. Get in your spectator's box. K Jim.
Damn it, where is he?
Daniel, is your game actually? Who else is in Discord at the moment that said they can fill a slot?
I can.
Ah, there you are. Okay, I got Petros.
Okay, just drop.
Yeah, no worries.
Mine is not a particularly small MMR though.
Yeah.
That would actually be perfect because we would have 2 high MMR players on both teams.
True, yeah.
And then we can balance out the smaller players, the lower MMR players afterwards. I've not received any response off me commenting about Daniel repeatedly in chat, so Avalon, where are you? There you go. Avalon, you're required to use decorum when engaging. So if obviously the enemy team is getting stomped, the idea of this isn't necessarily just to win. Same applies to me, the higher MMR players. Not just, I shouldn't just single Avalon out there. Apologies, Avalon. I'm just saying you because you joined. The higher MMR players, you're here to help the matches go smoother. In lieu of those, what the target audience for this is. So if you see that the game is getting stomped, take your foot off the accelerator a little bit so that they can get maximum learning of what's going on.
Well, just tell me what you want me in, or someone else pick it.
Sweet. Let's see. Well, we need one of you over here.
God, yeah, fix the
Oh,
NMR
for
of the team.
this.
No, it's fair.
Oh, how close is that? How close is that?
Okay.
Right. Yes.
Can I give some small feedback to you?
Oh no, don't. Not on stream. Let's do it afterwards. Come on. What is it, Daniel? Come on. What is it?
One ranger per team.
But you kind of controlled your little group of people and decided do this and that. While it's good for specific strategies that newer people are not usually aware of, like splitting up is good or focusing down specific targets. Don't do it constantly. If the other people should also start thinking for themselves. Which is a small.
See what you mean?
Thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Definitely.
Especially when they're higher MMR people on the same team. If they
it's when you
it's a pretty important thing.
It is. It's something I was very aware of in the match. So no, it's definitely you're right. You are definitely right.
Because if you tell them
should be
do this and that, then they will tunnel vision on that thing and not think about anything else.
What I need
then
to
learning is much less.
What I was trying to think whilst doing it as well was the best way to explain, because it was so fast paced, the best way to try and explain the actions that I'm telling them to take and the reasons why. So that's definitely something that I need to take away and think about. Are we splitting to know what keys to press? Ness, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Destroy cake commander for me. Okay, Hedges. We're gonna split the audio channels.
Yeah, let's do it. Team
So
2
we'll take
into the blue team corner.
Yeah, team red is team 1.
Don't forget to play the ranger.
Don't forget to play
Ranger OP. We're waiting for one more in here, which is speech.
Oh, we need to drag him? No
I don't
worries.
think I can drag, no.
Yeah, Kaika needs to set up the thingy properly.
Are we doing dual lane for this one?
We're doing a full conquest.
Very good.
No holds barred.
Seriously?
Well, except for you, Dad. why do I always need to explain this for you? Why are you always trying to get out of these rules and these limitations we set upon you?
Loopholes.
Well, I'm sitting in a Paragon. Let's see how this works.
Yeah, you're not allowed to fire your main cannon.
Okay. I have a secret.
You have a secret? What is this? It's secretly not a Paragon.
No. I've got to sit in a Paragon. But I got something.
You replace the fighters with more gladiators.
Oh, no. Way better.
Better than a Paragon that just launched gladiators.
The Centurion only has one gun. You can't get too offensive with that.
That depends, actually. With the
It does
Centurion-
ravage. It does ravage armor though, but it
Yeah.
doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
That's right. But the thing about the Centurion you forget is, or most people forget, that's also for EeZeE, he didn't try it yet. If you're facing off against a heavy and struggle, of course, most of the heavies have different or much greater firepower. The thing about the Centurion is most people underestimate its boost ramming damage. Just throwing it out there.
I could ram someone and do a significant amount of damage.
Yes, and it depends on your speed, actually. So with the boost, you can get a whole big chunk out of heavies, or even small ships, if you can actually hit them.
Quick question. So are we putting the high MMR players, all of them into Paragons? Because I think if we've got 2 of them in a Paragon, the coordinated fire might actually make it a bit too much of a difference. Or we put them 1 in each team, 1 in a Paragon and 1 in something else.
Yeah, let's switch them.
Yeah.
Let's put 1 in the Paragon, 1 in the Raider, and neither are allowed to use their main cannons.
I like it. Yeah, all right then. Yeah, no, I like it a lot. I was considering putting Cadis in a Raider and not letting him use anything apart from the shield, if I'm honest. So it works for me. Usually does.
Yeah, they locked away most of the Raiders' main weapons anyways. You might as well finish the job.
True.
What should I sit in then now?
Well, you two can choose amongst yourselves which one is going to pilot the Raider and which one is going to pilot the
Okay,
Paragon.
we've got one without either the Raider or the Paragon. So
What does he have?
Well, what do we want him in rather than what does he have?
Ranger without a main cannon?
Yeah, that works. I can say that. yeah. I haven't had the joy of telling them no primary fire yet. We'll go Paragon Ranger then.
Okay, I'm just gonna sneak in because I want to hear this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, it's hard
Right.
to use.
Do you have Infinity? Do you have the Ranger?
No.
What do you have?
I avoided the ships that are said to be underperforming. Except
Yeah, the shit
like,
ones. That makes sense. I can understand that completely.
Yeah, except the destroyer, and I don't know if you consider the enforcer underperforming.
Hey, he's
no,
got a
he's
Venturer.
definitely not underperforming now. Yeah, he's got a Venturer.
Give
Put
him a
in
Venturer.
Good shout.
Okay, I can do
However,
that.
there's another twist to the rules for you, Avalon and Infinity. Neither of you are allowed to use your primary fire.
Sorry?
Neither of you are allowed to use your primary fire.
What?
Wait, what?
No left clicking.
I've done that before with a protector.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's different though.
You're doing it with the Paragon now, Avalon.
Yeah, give me a pioneer and I'll destroy everything.
Yeah, that's the point. You're not allowed to. We're handicapping
Dang
you. So you're an
Okay.
adventurer with no primary fire.
Okay, so it's a Paragon
Mhm.
and a Venturer without primary fire.
Wait, what?
Okay. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Cake, what do you want?
I can go for Venturer.
Okay, I'll be the big brick then. The other one.
Okay.
Like the book stand.
Yes.
How do you guys feel about the Basilisk?
Healer killer. Very good.
I actually really like the Bastia as a stealth ship. It really disrupts the lanes. If you have a skilled player playing it, they just really make a mess of how a team approaches a lane.
Because I always wanted to play it, but every time I've played it, I've just mucked it up terribly.
Okay. What seems to be the problem?
I'm not quite sure. I don't have a ton of time to play. I've got like 30 total play hours or something like that.
Okay.
So just inexperience, most likely.
Okay, you just can't kill stuff. That's the problem.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I do my best timing the pulsar thing with the anchors, but sometimes it's a little tricky.
Well, maybe you shouldn't focus on this then. The thing about it is, You do a whole chunk of damage with it. That's true. But finishing off the target is actually much more important. So you need to focus on your main gun. Try and get your target leads right, if you catch my drift.
Okay.
I'm guessing you miss most of the shots with your primary.
I'm not the most accurate, but I would say I hit some, depending how close I am and how big they are.
I think that's the thing. You hit some. The thing about it is you need to hit all of them, ideally, every time, no matter the range. So if you focus on this, actually leading targets and hitting targets, that will be a significant boost to your damage.
Yeah, and the only
So
way
would
to
you say
get
you
the
don't
right
use the
feeling is...
pulsar as much?
No, he does, but the main cannon is just as big of a thing for it
Thank you,
as the
EeZeE.
pulsar.
Yes.
So, and the only way to improve with that, to get the right feeling for it, is to play it, play it, play it, play it some more. Get sick of playing it and still play it.
You can actually use it now, right?
Yeah, sure. Just jump into it right now.
Mm-hmm. EeZeE can.
I'll give it a go this game.
Yeah. EeZeE can watch you and give you feedback. That's
Yeah.
why you're here. Jump in whatever you like. We have 2 more people, right? Protocol and Night Magic, that is.
Yeah, just play what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be too bothered about the team comp. We'll probably go over team comps at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My next question was going to be, what's a good team comp? As far as what you like, do you need at least one protector? Or
Yeah, you want one
other
healer.
support?
I mean, that's without a doubt. Now, most people would say you need one heavy. I'm of the opinion you don't need a heavy. If you
I don't think you even need a healer necessarily. It really depends on your comp as well.
You can do without a healer, but statistical-wise, it has been shown that teams without a healer lose more often than teams with a healer.
That's true. I mean, like, if you have a healer, you're more likely to survive and actually sustain in fights.
Yes.
It depends what you're going for. If you're going mobility, for instance, you can maybe do without it.
Well, another problem is, if you don't have a healer and you're up against a sniper, the job of the sniper actually becomes a whole lot easier.
Yeah, snipers are not quite nullified, but they're significantly reduced in their effectiveness if there's a healer in the enemy team.
Definitely.
The standard comp you're looking for is... don't press people into this, but the standard comp you're looking for, especially in bracket 4, that's the high-level bracket, is a heavy, usually, just to sit in a lane and apply pressure. Then you have a healer for sustainability, especially in Gamma.
Sorry to interrupt you. Are you anywhere near approaching ready?
Yes, we are. I
Yeah,
think.
we're fairly ready.
Mm-hmm.
Grand. We're going to punch this in then.
Cool.
Okay. And for the 3 other ships, you usually go balls out damage. More than 1 cloaker is not recommended, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With the basilisk versus like the widow, do you still want to time it for when the person you're targeting is getting weaker, or should you just aim for more disruption in general than finishing off the enemy like you would with like the ghost or the widow?
You don't really have that alpha strike that the ghost and the widow have. So you're not really looking to get people whilst they're jumping out. You simply don't have the damage output for that, unless your big explosion hits exactly at the right moment, which it more likely will not.
Alpha strike is burst damage.
Yeah. And the Black Widow and the Ghost are very good at that. The Bassi is more of a damage over time kind of ship. And it's got the range for it as well. And it doesn't suffer from cooldowns on its main cannon, so it has a lot going for it, which is
sustainability.
Yeah, it's just keeping at the enemies from whichever range. So don't look for enemies trying to jump out, because you probably won't get them by yourself. Just see about getting the primary target that the team is focusing on, or the one that you want to be focusing on if you're in the lane still, and just keep harassing him over and over and over.
Okay. So aside from the constant pressure, when would be a good time? Is there a certain time that you comes to mind that gravity well would be best to use?
Usually when
the best time?
when they're focusing on something that's does not involve movement. As long as they're still moving, it's hard to catch them in there unless you anchor them. Once they're focusing on something else, it's easier to drop that so that they can't shoot it down. And yeah, just make sure they're focusing on you. So open up with something else. Usually happens, works well. Or you can lay an ambush. So, for instance, mid-mine is a very good one.
Okay, or like Gamma, pop it in.
Gamma on their side, a little bit above or below one of the rings, so they get dragged out of cover. That's a good one as well. But you need to be able to deploy it before they can actually see you deploy it, because if they see it, they know it's coming, and they're going to shoot it down as soon as they see it.
Okay, so how do you aim where it's going to land? I've never figured out what that mechanic is. Does it go a certain distance when you aim it at something, or does it just keep going till it hits something out to a certain range?
Both. Well, whichever happens sooner. It will stop if it hits something, but it does have a range listed, I think, on the tooltip for it.
Okay.
But you can actually try it right now. Just shoot it forward, and then target it and see how far away it is.
Don't forget about the other people, EeZeE.
Well, ask away. Go on, that's what we're here for.
Good time to use phalanx armor.
When you're in a position you know you will be wanting to stay for a while. So, pushing mid-mine, for instance. When you're in position in Gamma. Stuff like that. But don't be afraid to drop it, because the cooldown on it is not that big that you can't re-arm it again once needed. I can't actually see where you guys are jumping. This is quite annoying. Okay, so we got...
Me and Protocol Later went to Alpha.
3 in Beta, 2 in Alpha.
Okay, we got a good split, gentlemen. Good splits involve the healer being with 2 others, and the 2-man lane, well, just having a bit of sustain there. Either sustain as in... they got a lot of armor and a lot of HP, so they can sustain a lot of hits. Or they can dish out a lot of hits. And the Venture is actually a very good one to be in the off lane, because it can heal as well.
So am I going to want to sit on the midpoint?
Kind of depends on what you're up against. If the 2-man lane is pushing a 3-man lane, you probably want to hang back. If it's 2 against 2, you want to get there as quickly as possible. If it's 3 against 3, obviously you want to get there in there as quickly as possible. And it looks like we got the 2-on-2 and the 3-on-3. Now, good targets to go for are the ones that are most squishy, of course. Problem is, you need to be able to hit them consistently. If you can't, pick one that's, well, a little bit more tanky, but easier for you to hit. Now, you got that raider harassing your protector over on... I've got no idea which lane we are in, actually. We're in beta? We're in beta, I think. So you might, if you still have it, drop that well near to the raider. Or in front of it, where it's moving towards you, your healer. Anchor him down so your healer can actually get some distance. As for the healer, you're moving... the best way for you to defend yourself is to have your allies help you, which means moving towards your ally that is the least... or well, the furthest away from all the danger. And remember, you got magnificent range on your heal beam, so don't be afraid to abuse that. You can do a lot of good still from way, way, way back. Okay, you got control of of beta lane right now, so start focusing on getting that station. Caps over kills. You guys in Alpha are doing really well. Now, I don't know about you, but it's quite hard to hit a super lifter from range, especially with something that doesn't have smart guns. It's not equipped with fast-firing weapons. What I'd like to do is send my fighters, bombers, missiles, all at the super lifter, and with my other weapons focus on whatever other target is available.
Alright, so with the Basilisk, what would you recommend as far as upgrades? Would I want to go for the utility to decrease the cooldowns, or would I want to just try and increase the damage of the main weapon?
What cooldowns do you really need?
The gravity well will be the only thing I can think of.
So you're kind of answering your own question there. You have more damage output than you have utility systems. You want to kill people, obviously. So I'd say go for offense.
Okay.
The Reaper in Alpha actually got wise. He's decided to ignore you two bullies over there. He's now capturing the rest of the stations. And this is something that's quite important, actually. If you can't beat them, maybe you can go around them and still capture stations elsewhere. Especially if you're slightly more maneuverable than the targets you can't beat. Which in this case the Reaper is. Although now he's overextending and getting himself killed. That's a bit of a shame. You should have just hooked that first station. How are things looking over on the other side? I can actually cycle through enemies as well. That's annoying. We are back in B. Where the hell am I? Oh, there I am.
How are the spectator controls?
They're very nice now, actually. You can click on the minimap and then it will jump you straight towards that point. You can, with your left mouse click, maybe your right mouse click, yeah, you can switch through ships, through players I should say. And you can just move around with your WASD.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
When should I go to Gamma?
Okay, this is a tricky one. Ideally, you want to go into Gamma when you have the station advantage. Now, if you have that, but you fear that the enemy is going to take the mid station on your sector, you want to hold back. Alternatively, if you're in the station or in the sector where you got only one station, you could postpone going to Gamma and push that mid station, or you could go to Gamma earlier. But ideally, this is only for Gamma 1s, by the way. Gamma 2, it's not that important anymore. Ideally, you want to get there as soon as possible, so about a minute before it starts, so you can get in position. And you can actually start scouting as well, because as long as you don't have anyone in Gamma, you have no idea what's going on in Gamma. Okay, our team is about to be complete. Keep an eye on those heavies, they're taking a lot of damage. And the enemy raider is now on our healer. Knight, if you look right above you, a little on the other side of the station, you should see a very damaged Venturer. In case that Reaper decides to bug out with its shroud up. Should be right above you. The Reaper's about to be taken out. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, you're using all your damage for someone who was just, well, very close to dying. That was probably a bit of a waste. Don't be afraid if you got a spare second to open that tab menu and tab the target you're about to kill, or that's very close to dying, so that your allies know who you're targeting and might assist you to take them down faster. Especially if you see someone who's vulnerable.
Tab. So hit tab and click on them, and that'll.
Yeah, it will call out the target to in chat. A lot of the time, people are not paying attention to it, but if you just have that one ally who is paying attention to it, it might make that job so much easier.
Is there a way to do that for like Gamma, if you want people to go to Gamma or go to Beta or go home or whatever and such?
Yeah, but you can also call each other or call enemy targets. Okay, so this is what's happening right now. We got 3 people now in Gamma. We are losing our station advantage, and 1 enemy is keeping 3 guys busy. If you got Gamma and you do not have a advantage in stations, it's probably better to get out sooner rather than later. If you win or you lose and you do have an advantage in stations, you want to keep the enemy in there as long as possible, because every second you keep them in there, you're getting more resources than they are, thus extending your level lead. Now, I can't see your chats, and I can't hear you calling how many enemies there are in your lane.
It's for them to learn, actually.
So once you jump into a lane, you're the only guy in there, or even if you're not. And let's say you see 3 enemies in your lane and you feel like you might want to alert the other lane to that. Just call out how many enemies you can see. Preferably, if you see a cloaker in your lane, call it out as well, so the enemy knows that they don't have to worry about the cloaker in their lane. Sorry, the allies in the other lane don't have to worry about that cloaker.
It is so weird flying a ship without using the main cannon.
I bet it is, yeah.
It's a surprisingly fun challenge, though.
Oh, he's having a lot of fun again. poor superlifter. Bad one forgot that this venture is not allowed to shoot. Now the fight over in Beta is a very interesting one. The enemy realizes that they can't keep you from destroying them eventually. However, what they're doing is dragging you away from both their FOB and their station. So you're not further extending your lead that way. Raider's ignoring the gladiator, going for the station from the looks of it. Ah, nicely done. Now you guys looking over on B. Oh, everyone's jumping in there. Take note of the gamma timer. You'd rather be dying a minute before gamma comes online than 30 seconds before it comes online.
Yeah, never be afraid to actually like suicide before gamma, because you're better off getting to gamma on time than not getting there at all.
Yeah, definitely.
On time is a very stretched word because it gets more important to get into gamma earlier the further the game goes.
Usually, especially once Gamma 3 comes around, I'd like to remind my team before 2 minutes that Gamma's coming up, and then maybe 1 minute 30 before it comes up again. Of course, assuming I'm not busy with something else, like running the hell away. So right now, the enemy has already got 3 of their guys in Gamma. Our third one has just come in. 2 of the enemy are still busy in the lanes, which is a mistake.
So you wouldn't recommend leaving one person in each lane to grab the mines and such?
Well, in their case, it's kind of dodgy because they're trailing 2 levels. But then I'd probably have one guy pushing in the entire lane and then trying to hold off the gamma as long as possible with 4 people. Especially if you got a raider in there, he might just go as well, capture all of gamma.
Very good night magic, very good.
Ooh, that is a very nice pull. Reaper is very exposed at the moment. And he's all over your healer. Don't forget, your protector needs protection as well. Nicely done. Don't try to stay in there as long as possible to keep that raider, well, maybe kill him, maybe not. You want to get in back to the lanes as soon as possible. Now, from Gamma 2 onwards, it is quite possible to have a 4 or even 5-man push. I'd personally go for the 4-man push because I'd like to have eyes in my other lane as well. That's not to say it's a bad thing to keep doing a 2-3 split. In the case that you do a 4-1 split, I would take the most mobile of the ships and put them in the off lane. Now the enemies in beta have, apart from being outnumbered, a very bad split as well. They got a defensive ship, the Venture, and they got a very mobile ship, the Raider, defending there. And your Alpha lane is holding quite nicely. Keep an eye on the map, though. That Raider left. What is that Raider doing? Raider has now captured your forward base in B.
Thing about it is, the Raider can go for our base. That should be okay. Because we have Gamma buff, and if we go to their base, we actually outcap them. So everyone jumping back to defend against one Raider is actually an interesting choice.
It's very interesting, yes. Especially since now the Raiders are gonna probably get away scot-free. Oh no. Didn't account for the protector there. That's quite funny. Okay, so Alpha's open. What you want is one guy shouting, I'm gonna close B, and the rest of the guys either jumping into Gamma from where they can jump into the enemy base, or jump into Alpha from where they can jump into the enemy base.
Okay, B.
Another thing to note is that when the forward base is closed, they can still jump through for, I think, up to 10 seconds after that, depending on jump cooldowns for certain ships.
As long as you activate your jump when the FOB still belongs to you, you can jump through.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on how long it actually takes for your spool up period to result in your actually jump, that's how long the lane's effectively still open, sort of. But you need to be jumping whilst it's still yours. As soon as it flips, you can't jump anymore.
There's been several games where I've lost to jumping a bit too early, where not accounting for enemies coming through.
Yeah, I usually wait about 10 seconds. 10 seconds is more than enough.
Mm.
I see a level 9 there.
Mm-hmm.
So now be mindful of the Gamma counter. This is the period of time where you do not want to die. If you die here, your team is going to go into Gamma with a disadvantage, most likely. So you can take risks, but don't take too big of a risk.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is and it isn't. Fortunately for you, he's not allowed to fire. So if you cloak now, his fighters and bombers will lose target, and he can't do anything.
In a real game, I would have been in.
You'd be dead. You'd probably be dead, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, another thing to do when you're cloaking, try not to continue the motion you were doing before the cloak. So if you're moving forward and you cloak, try to stop moving forward and either make a sharp turn left or go up or go down. That way it becomes even harder for the enemy to predict where you are. So if they do start shooting into your general area, they won't find you. Okay, everyone's in a position to go to Gamma. It's 22 seconds. If you haven't jumped in there, you should probably jump in there now. But you already jumped. Nice. And you got a very ballsy Reaper in your back. This would be a situation where I would drop everything and start focusing the guys in the back. Because his healers are going to have a hard time healing him now. And I see people doing this quite often, but it usually doesn't pay off. Jumping in on the back when the rest of your team is jumping in the front. Now, if the entire enemy team was jumping in the back, that'd be a different story. So they lost Gamma. You can see them trying to get to safety, trying to jump out. 2 have already left. It seems like the super lifter wants to try to hold as many of you in there as long as possible. Everyone except for the super lifter has jumped. And there goes the Raider. Now, in a situation like this, Gamma 3, the Raider being almost dead, him jumping back to his own home is probably the single stupidest thing that he can do, because all the enemies are going to jump in behind him, like you just did, and you killed him. Now, it doesn't matter for this match, because you're going to win it anyway. But if you want to survive, you probably want to jump to one of the FOBs. Nicely done, gentlemen. Let's all shift back to the general room, where the enemy can congratulate you. Yeah, well, he said.
Hey, Andrew, how you doing?
Hey, man. I'm fine.
Hey, Andrew.
Right, is that everybody in? That was...
FF speech.
Yeah, we're still missing speech. He's speechless.
I couldn't really figure out what was going on.
What was going on? Are you watching any of the streams?
Yeah, I'm watching the streams, and I couldn't figure out what was going on because I was so late in.
We're doing a live flight school, basically.
I figured that. I got that much.
Yeah.
What was going on in the match was not.
Oh right, yeah, no, it was a little bit hectic, wasn't it?
It was very coordinated on our side, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything went smoothly.
It went smoothly. My favorite part of the whole match was like, what was it? Who said it? We should put Cadis in the venture. He's still doing too good.
Cadis would actually probably do better in the venture.
Yeah, I thought he probably would as well. I think we should put him in a cardboard box and see how he does with that.
Cadis, no, just put Cadis in an interceptor. It'll just kill everybody.
Well, we're trying to avoid the veteran players leading the battle, shall we say?
Even the overseer without a primary weapon would be.
I mean, it certainly is better having no primary fire. Like, it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
In the
Oh, God,
effectiveness.
Also
I mean,
interesting
does have a lot of
watching.
utility.
It was also interesting watching people react to realizing that it was the Venturer and the Paragon trying to hold an objective and go, hang on, they can't fire.
Yeah,
So you
that's
should
great.
probably consider sending some DPS in there.
Yeah.
Right. First question, actually. First off, who was in this game that was in my first game? Joshua and Infinity. I took a very different approach to that match versus the first match with the input. Which did you prefer?
The
Much more
first one.
hands. You
Oh, I
much
did.
more hands on. Okay. So it's just I'm trying to sort of establish the best way to help you guys learn, because obviously with
This
that
is-
last one I only threw little bits in occasionally. I was sort of letting you read the situations.
This is the first time I've actually been on comms while teamed up.
Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to, in all fairness. Getting out of your own headspace and relaying that information out to the rest of the team can take a little bit of practice.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
I think from the perspective of looking at it from our side, I think you all did what you set out to do quite well. That push off Pietro that caused the enemy team to jump back, which removed the pressure from your lane so you could close everything, that was really well executed. You got in the bubble, you stole some of it, you jumped out, you did exactly what you're supposed to do. I also liked what you did with it was an unrealistic representation which made it a little bit more difficult for you. When the Paragon was engaging the Basilisk and you pushed on the forward station in a proper fight where the Paragon could fire, which is making it a little bit difficult because they can't use a full load. It does make it slightly more. You could have still applied the pressure to the forward station, but the only reason you had to jump back was because the Basilisk was there and the Paragon couldn't keep him decloaked. So I think as a whole, you kept moving, and that's the key. From the other team's perspective, though, because it might be easier, do you have any constructive feedback for particular players?
There's a
where they engage in such and such.
There's a couple of things that I saw. I like the raider movement at the end of the game to just pull everyone back. I'm honestly not too sure how many of the team would have actually noticed.
I'm not hearing him, are you?
Because there was this fight, the raider was moving away, and then I suddenly said, okay, you lost the raider now? What is he doing? And then he proceeded to capture the forward base, and nobody responded, from what I could tell. And then I said, and now your forward base is open. And then everybody jumped back.
Except me.
Except you. So I'm kind of wondering who would have actually picked up
I was
on the FOB being
wondering the
opened.
same, because they all jumped under fire simultaneously.
Yeah.
I noticed it was like a gun had gone off and everybody just hit jump home.
It was kind of funny to see.
It was great to see because they were all in the middle of a scrap. I really didn't, because I watched it and I didn't say anything. I was like, that's really fucking weird, because I've just been saying they can't really disengage because they're all in it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, everybody's going home.
It doesn't matter. Half your ships can't fire anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering who would have actually picked up on the FOB being opened if I hadn't said anything.
I'm wondering this as well, because that's what I was hoping for. But then I suppose the flip side of that is, would our raider have pushed the FOB if I hadn't said, this is what you're going to try and do? So yeah, yin and yang, yeah.
I feel like
It's a really effective method.
It is, yes. If you
At
can't
any
kill them,
level.
use your movement. Especially mobile ships. I even liked this was halfway through the match on your right lane, our left lane. The raider, sorry, not the raider, the Reaper going, fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm not fighting a Venturer and a Gladiator.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Gonna
capture
dive on the
mids
rock.
and then the far station. And that worked out beautifully. Because he's got the mobility compared to those two ships, and he can just go like, see you later, guys, I'm not doing this.
That's something else worth mentioning as well, because from the perspective of the team being 2 levels down, coming out of that gas fight, I think it was Gamma 2, I personally don't like turning up to any gamma fight when I'm at a 2-level deficit. It's absolutely pointless. You're just going to give more resource away, and they're still going to get the objective anyway. If it's a straight up, both teams turn up. Once the enemy team has a 2-level lead and has a gamma buff, don't engage them in a fight. You're not looking for a fight. You're looking to drag them from one arse end of the lane to the other, chasing you the whole way down, avoiding every possible fight you can. Trying to predict how they react to your pushes as well, so that you can make sure you disappear like a puff of smoke as they turn up. It enrages them because they're constantly chasing you around and you're constantly just disappearing in front of them.
Yeah.
It makes
The
them
real
run around ahead
strategy
of
would just
chickens.
to not be chase them at all, since you have Gamma. You can win any base race.
You can, but you have to stabilize before you can do something like that. If you've got ships flying off in all sorts of random directions, capping mining stations and FOBs all over the place, and then melting away as you try to engage them as a team, you then have to split up your team to cover all of the objectives. But it means you've got to push forward and seize objectives in order to cap the enemy base. But if your team, it turns into a giant game of chicken, and if the enemy team has got more mobility, even down on levels, they can keep you at bay long enough to stop you getting down a lane. If you've got enough mobility to, or if the gamma level advantage team's got enough mobility to cap an objective and get you into the enemy home base, then it doesn't matter at the end of the day. That's it. It's done.
Basically, the strategy for me is if they get Gamma and I'm 2 levels behind, I just have my entire team siege up at the home base, because that's the only way we'll win.
I see. I don't. I keep on the offensive, because as soon as they turn up at your home base with a 2-level lead and they're fighting inside your bubble, the game is done. They're just going to slowly tick it out, and it's over and done with. It's the old Zarek style meta of mobility versus that sort of tanky approach. Zarek meta only works in the early game stages because you're relying completely on mobility and running your enemy team ragged, and hopefully by the end of the match you've either A, picked up enough of a lead, or B, your enemy team is spun in so many circles that they don't have a freaking clue what they're doing anymore from constantly having to think for 20 minutes, that you manage to sneak out the win. If you get to the late game and you were running like a double Colossus, this is going back to the old compositions, double Colossus, double Protector and a Brawler, for example, versus Hunters, Enforcers, and Distros. As soon as you get to the late game, the lighter Zarek composition can't do anything to stop that death ball just trucking down a lane and into your base. You can't.
Sorry, Kaika, you're arguing currently with Andrew. You're both high-level players. That's not valid for the.
It is. No, I see what you. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yeah. We're thinking we're going a bit abstract outside the box.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Good point. But it's the point. The original point was, don't engage in a fight if you're 2 levels deficit. You're not going to win a fight in a 2-level deficit unless you can swarm one ship. Multiple ships can swarm one ship and pick them off.
How much does levels actually mean in damage and hit points and stuff?
You mean the percentage numbers?
Yeah, something like that. Like, how big of a level difference can I fight, actually? Only one? Two?
You can fight any level difference. The thing is, if you're going to survive it, that's the thing. I wouldn't engage a one-on... mirror ships, okay? You have, let's say, 2 Reapers of equal skill level. If they have a 2-level advantage, the lower Reaper will lose, definitely.
Sorry, Karen.
Okay, so skill level obviously is a thing. I can usually, with a 1-level difference in a mirror fight, usually can destroy the other ship if the other one is a level above me. Skill is a big factor, of course, but 2 levels is hard, very hard.
And to give another example of that, I was in a fight the other day with a 2-level difference versus a healer and a tank. I can't remember what it was. I want to say Colossus and Superlifter, but I could be wrong. It might have been Colossus and Protector. It's Protector. It was Colossus and Protector. And I, in a 2-level advantage levy, took out both the Colossus and the Protector. That's how much difference the 2-level advantage made.
That's composition you're talking about.
It is, yeah.
Good.
Should we get another game on the go? I'm thinking we might have enough people now to actually run a game without the higher level players, even if it's only a 3v3. Actually, did we do it? Do we? We've lost some people.
2.
I don't know why you and EeZeE just don't jump on things with down a player each and we just go for it normal.
Can do.
You want to do it normal. You don't want Cadus to get on his interceptor.
Oh, Cadus.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, my favorite ship is
the ultimate imbalance. Should we do it? Okay, easy for one last match of the evening.
Yeah, we can do that.
Go on, guys. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. All right then. That sounds pretty good.
Oh, the poor piglets.
Sorry.
Oh, piglets. Hang on, let's look at this balance because we're like 400 MMR out. Can we do anything about this?
Wait, you could
No, I
switch
have-
yourself and me.
Oh, someone left.
We've lost one.
Oh.
Yeah, protocol.
Good night. Thanks for the matches.
Hey, let me spectate.
Thanks
It
for
was a
joining, mate.
pleasure.
Have a good one.
It was a pleasure.
Oh, wait.
Importa de fazer enquanto.
The MMR is still
Oh,
balanced.
Hitness, we've got one. We've got a volunteer. The MMR is still balanced.
Pode. Eu tô tendo aula aqui.
We're gonna add. I've got Hitness here. Actually, have I got a link for the Discord? It's not the Discord.
Just calling him.
Let me pick it up from Discord. 1 second. We've got a volunteer from Twitch chat.
Cool.
Oh, sweet.
That's exactly.
So everyone is going in the ship they want now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Yay,
We'll just bring
overseer.
Anarchy and Bedlam. Yay, overseer.
We can discuss it, when we go into our separate rooms.
We will. And so the low MMR players actually know how the high MMR players communicate usually.
I don't.
That's a good point.
I solo queue.
Yeah, I know. You are not included in this
Thank you.
thing. Yeah.
What do I
But you
have
still
to be
listen.
with this guy on this team?
I tell you what, me and EeZeE will take on the rest of you. We'll just take Cadus.
Easy.
Easy. GG.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm trying to find details. Hitness, do I have you on my list? And are you called Hitness? And to all of those other folks that have dropped me links or messages on Steam, I do apologize. My notifications.
Os caras estão dando aula, eu vou prestar atenção.
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
Oh, get me in a spectator.
Go on, and Andrew.
Spectate. Oh, wait, I don't have Kiker.
I could coach someone. Actually, if you put me in the spectator, I could coach someone.
Yeah, I'll do the other team, I guess.
Oh, can you coach me?
Yeah,
I'll coach you
me.
easy.
We need one more then. Who else to spam me on chat?
Yeah, as I said, I could coach someone.
Yeah. No, I'll put
from
you
the
in
low
the
ones.
spectator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it too. And then you'll have our full team. Full. I don't think I have everyone.
Sorry, I'm just waiting for Andrew to get in. I've just sent someone a message,
Tem,
and I
tem
should got
esse
someone in
livro aqui, não
Discord.
precisa ir.
We got one more. Hang on.
Take it.
Sorry, folks. Juggling, multitasking.
So I'm coaching EeZeE. Was that right?
You're on the wrong team. No, damn it! I can't get rid of this guy.
See if he's drive. Okay.
Okay, we need to sort out this MMR.
Yeah.
Has anybody invited Andrew?
I don't think anyone here.
There,
Avalon does.
Where is Avalon? Oh, there's Avalon. I thought you'd left for a second then, Avalon. It's because you changed your picture.
I've done that one for a while.
Okay. I get to coach Kiker. Isn't that wonderful? My MMR's higher than you. Listen to me.
I'm gonna pick a player, actually, for coaching.
If we switch Badworm and Sci-fi Strife, that might come close.
Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout.
Beautiful.
If we should be closer, no. Damn it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
better.
I just moved. No, I moved the wrong person.
Oh.
Person.
It was good.
Yeah.
That's as close
About
as
as close as we're gonna get.
Oh, you
all
want the
those
advantage, I
hours.
get it.
No, it's all those hours upon hours of HE3 practice of us having to juggle around MMR stats, just sitting there like, I think if we move that on to there,
Hello.
Not enough new players.
We have. Well, it's the first time we've done this, and we've not pushed it and promoted it too heavily, apart from mentioned it a few times on stream, and I put it out there on Twitter. So we just kind of
probably done it a few weeks ago, frankly.
Well, I did mention it on stream over the past number of weeks, but we've sort of been testing the water. I don't want to push it too hard and pull in too many people if it didn't take off. But next time round, I think we'll probably, it seems to be reasonably successful, so the next time we do this, we'll probably put it out there a little bit more. What do you reckon, EeZeE?
Yeah, I'm going to set my bot up to spam it every hour.
Nice. Good shout. That's a good idea. We'll need to, after we finish all this, we'll discuss the next date, right?
Cool.
Okay. Let's split the channel. Okay. Move folks around.
Did I go here too? Oh no. They're moving now. I'm sitting on someone's keyboard and helping. What? Yeah, I know, Snitch. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Apparently my team doesn't want to join me. Let's see if we can figure out who it is as they trickle back in. A skills. Thing B. Sorry guys for me kind of ignoring chat. Apparently I have my Discord over my chat window. Yeah, I'm a little bit silly like that. What did... Are we staying in this channel?
No.
Oh. Are we staying in this channel?
Yeah.
Probably. In the right one, are you? Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna watch you intensely now.
We're sorry to interrupt you. We're just going at it, right? Hammer and tongs, just like full bore. See what happens. Is that what we're doing here?
Balls out. It was the premise.
That's just checking we're all on the same page. It's all right. Then I'm going to go back and muster the troops and whatnot. Okay.
I didn't get to use my cheat buttons.
Cheat buttons. Okay.
So should I go team Bedouin, Cadiz?
Yes, you're on the right team.
Yeah, you're on the right team.
Okay.
On the winning team. That's where you are. Welcome to the winning team.
You gotta coordinate those. EeZeE.
What?
You should think about picks, actually, EeZeE.
Should I? I thought you were...
No, I'm coaching Bedworm.
It'd be easier for you guys to pick what you're comfortable in, then I can work around that.
Oh, that's usually what I do as well. Okay, so who likes to play a healer? Does anyone like to play a healer?
I can play healer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, Hitton's got the healer, cool. Anyone like to play a heavy?
What heavy would you like?
What did you say, Petros? You want to play heavy?
Well, I'm not used to play heavy. I just bought the Colossus. I could try it. No.
Well, if you want to try it, sure. Go ahead. Go for it. Colossus is a very solid ship.
My main idea was try to play the Raider again. But if you guys want to play other offensive ships, I can go with the Raider.
If you want
with the Colossus.
If you want to play the Raider, that's fine as well. It's your pick.
Well, we have to have a heavy ship, right?
Yeah, but Badworm could do it. I can do it.
Okay, so let me try the Raider again.
Cool, you're on the Raider then?
What heavy would you like me in then?
What are you best in, Bedworm? Don't forget I'm helping you.
Okay, well, personally, I like the Destroyer, but The Leviathan's me back next one.
I would suggest you go Leviathan then.
Yeah. Okay, Leviathan it is then.
Okay.
I really want to try the EeZeE again.
Do it then.
I haven't played it since the nerf. I'm so scared though.
You don't
You're
lose
gonna be
MMR easy.
stabbed.
Get in it.
But I'm still so scared.
You're gonna be so
I had my
sad.
first game in it today, easy. It is, because I didn't know beforehand, but to me, from watching the videos, there's not been much change, mate.
Nah, I didn't think so either. But Kaika thinks it's horrible now.
Yeah, it is horrible.
I flew a few matches at Interceptor against the next in the enemy team, and it just melts like butter. It's
Yeah,
like crazy.
equally to the Enforcer now. Paper, armor, and just goes pop if focused.
I'm really good with it though.
Okay.
I don't like to exaggerate, but I'm really fucking good with it.
Yeah, go for it then.
We are ready, right?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay.
So, a small sound level. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Fine?
you sound
Very good. Yeah.
Okay, because I just tried to put a bit lower speech recognition because I'm gonna have some background noise. So
Yeah,
you
we
can
heard.
tell me if.
We heard your
if you-
wifey. Don't worry.
Well, okay. So let me guys know if there's a lot of background.
Don't
Okay?
worry.
We'll do. Don't worry.
Alright, guys.
Oh, I could go zoom. Oh, decisions.
It's balls out. Don't forget you have 2 or 3 high levels on the other side. Get your dick out. Easy.
Decisions.
Bedworm, you usually go for the standard one or the tri cannons for the Leviathan, just so you know.
Yeah, I think it's normally try that I've tried in the past.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, it's so difficult.
Choice, decision.
Nah, we got enough mobility. We don't need an equalizer.
I've got to say, I have had a couple of games in the Enforcer this afternoon, and that is one nice ship.
It is, but still paper.
Yeah.
I mean, its turret talking changes are really nice, but yeah, it does suffer a lot when it actually gets into engagements.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Turion.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Especially 2 prots. That's really interesting.
New Centurion, I've not been up against that yet.
Oh, we're gonna smash his face in, don't worry.
I like your confidence.
That's how I win games, actually. It's just about
with
confidence.
the ability disable or just disarm.
You're going for the normal beam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
I found that most ships in the game, if you're vanilla, it's the best weaponry if you don't upgrade on a lot of them.
It depends, actually, of what you're up against. Like, if you have lots of medium ships, I'm going to take the Displacer, for instance. If you have lots of medium ships, the actual Displacer loadout would be a heavy-hitting one. If you have lots of small ships, the faster cannons would be an instance. Like for the Reaper here, what K Commander has taken, his loadout would suggest lots of small ships on the other side. In my personal opinion, of course.
I just find it's the best ship. It's the best loadout for the Reaper to deal most damage. It works for most comps, I find. But, yeah. A lot of the ships do depend, though. Like some of them,
always.
It's going to be better to take different loadouts for specific ships.
Yeah.
You kind of learn that as you're playing, though. To be honest.
So I guess I'm going with Bad Worm.
Depends.
I'm the Protector.
Yes, depends. I would hang back and get intel from the lanes and jump in as last one. So pick your lanes, jump. Especially Badworm also. Jump.
Yeah, but where?
Look at the chat. Look what's missing.
Bad one, not jumping.
Okay, we got
Alpha, I have
Enforcer,
the
Displacer
Pioneer
in B.
And the Centurion on Alpha. Pioneer and Centurion.
Perfect lanes.
We stacked 4 on A.
I'll switch over.
Alright.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. What you want to do as Leviathan, get your fighters out and push forward. Don't hang back. Push forward. And in the meantime, shoot at the shield of the Centurion. Yes, very nice. Good. Hold back your torpedo. Don't fire it yet. Wait for go forward. Don't hang back. Forward. Switch. Yes. Yes, good. And forward. Forward. Get into the bubble. Protector, get cover. Nice. Rotate. Get your front to the enemy, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did they jump out, Cake?
Don't focus the heavy. Don't focus the heavy. You have just one in front of you. Yes. Very nice. Now switch to heavy. Unleash everything. Yes. He's charging. Watch it. You're gonna get hit. You're too close.
Yeah, because I've not been up against.
Yeah, that's normal. That's all right. Just don't forget about your torpedo. You are the closer the yes, very nice. The closer you are, the better. And hit the. Okay.
Sorry.
Never mind. No, never mind. What you need to focus on is broken armor parts. Like, get your nose, especially as Leviathan, get close to ships, like 2K in front of you, and hit beam and torpedo at the same time, and try to hit broken armor parts. You didn't right now. Okay. Sorry if I disturb anyone else in the channel.
I'm very disturbed.
Well, yes, we all know that you're disturbed, but...
Time to die, Kakasama! Oh, damn it! Okay, eat missiles then. Woohoo!
You are against 3 men here as Leviathan. Try to watch out for cover. You have an asteroid to your right side. Stay near it.
Raider, I'll heal you. Come closer to me.
Okay, so does this shield just weaken each time?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But stay near the cover. You're not gonna win against those.
Nerf my ass.
Okay, the projector is back in. Now push. Always look on the minimap. Now push. Go forward. Smash through them. You have a damage dealer to your left.
I'm probably gonna blink back, Cake.
No, sure.
Don't go for. They have a healer in the background. Don't go for the heavy.
Sorry. Yeah.
Left side. Yes. And go forward. Forward.
What? Just kill him.
And now he's in perfect position. Unleash everything if you have.
Okay, jumping out.
Waiting.
Okay.
Stay at this range. Don't go anymore. Stay at this range. Yes. And nice.
Iron.
Nice. Don't forget about your fighters. Good.
Right heals. Thank you.
130
stop
show gamma.
Get mid mine and then gamma. And if you can, shoot the laser at the protector.
Oh, damn it.
Left top.
3 seconds.
If not, no, don't shoot it now. Don't shoot it now. Keep it for gamma. Get in cover. Go a bit low. Low. Low, and gamma. Jumpy. Jumpy. Yes.
Okay, sorry.
No worries. Unleash.
Okay, we got mid over on B. Nicely done.
3 in gamma, people.
Yeah, I'm going. Just updating.
Lead your targets better. Get into zoom if you can.
Yeah, it's something I need to learn a bit more about the zoom.
Yeah. No worries. Team reacted too slow. I'm blaming EeZeE.
It is my fault, yeah. Ask Crystal.
I blame EeZeE as well.
You fuckers.
You're gonna get hit, EeZeE. Watch.
Tiny little bit of damage. We can deal with that.
Pietros, if I may, try to go low. Low.
Okay.
If you got that Centurion in range, unload on him.
And harass the healer if you can, Pietros. Like, be annoying as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, healer's exposing himself. He's on top. Move towards mid. Focus if you can. He's nearly down. Oh crap, I shouldn't have done that.
Might need help getting
Shit.
Enforcer on me.
Okay, healer's down. Where are you? Oh yeah, we got the enforcer.
Save your energy, Hitness. Save your energy.
Nah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Enforcer down. Going
Your enemy secure. Don't worry. Just hinder them.
Oh.
Getting out with the buff.
Pio.
Yes, Pioneer. Everything on the Pioneer. Don't forget your fighters. This place is not jumping out.
Oh, the Pioneer screen's badass.
Pioneer should be dead.
Yes. And displace everything.
Displace everything?
Yes. The rest of the team should actually get, if they respawn, get into the lanes.
Oh, too late.
Yeah.
And laser. Where's the laser? Cooldown, right? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Nice. And jump.
Team, hey, making my kill easy.
Oh shit, I'm switching to B.
I'm going B.
Perfect. Turn while jumping. First thing you should do is actually send out your fighters.
We'll do in 30 seconds.
No, just tips.
Raider, you're too far from me. Can't heal you.
Push forward. Don't stand still. Never stand still. Nice, very good. Let the others handle this. Your primary objective is to capture.
Yeah.
K can probably handle it. He got a...
Ooh, you're
Oh, no,
lucky.
Easy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, he's hiding. I can't get to him. You got him?
I have 3 in alpha.
Big Kick's getting it.
Let's see. Protector, go for the
They're-
FOB. Don't
they're
don't
pushing
don't take
alpha.
the rock. Go for the FOB.
What?
Forward operating base. That's the blue thingy. Yeah.
Do you want me
This
to
place
jump
is jumping.
alpha? Do you want me to jump alpha?
Yeah, I need 1 rotation to Alpha.
I'm on 10 seconds.
I'll jump
cooldown.
out.
Okay.
No.
I got Pioneer on me and the Centurion.
Yeah, you're gonna need a heaven.
If you need me, I can jump back now.
No. Don't. Nice jump, and now unload. Don't forget about the disarm protector. You can support them.
I disarmed the Pioneer. Just
Okay.
Like,
Pietros, they rotated to you. Watch it.
Yeah, okay. I can outrun them, so...
Yeah, perfect. I'm just warning you.
Yeah. Okay.
Good shield. Yeah, but I would harass actually the protector in the back of you for hitness.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, push him right, push him away. The heavies can duke it out. Very good.
Oh, ram the Centurion. Ram it. Ram it.
Go into his shield. Go into his shield.
Don't stop firing, though. Don't stop firing.
Yep.
I'm disarmed.
And into his shield.
I come.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
move
he
down,
was
just
disarmed.
Move into him.
Yes. Yes. Oh. Too eager. But don't chase everyone. You need to actually cap hitness. Watch
Yep.
the. Watch the on the left side the health bars always. You stop moving, Leviathan.
Sorry.
No worries.
I was in sniper.
Yeah, no need to be sorry, don't worry.
Shit, where the hell did you come from?
So what you should get forward, Hitness. Yeah. Support cake.
Take care there, Petros. You got the... Oh, this place is jumping out. The enforcers should still be around there, though.
Watch
Yeah,
the
yeah,
timer. 1 minute 30. You should actually watch your engagements. Yeah, you are not worth in this lane anything. Like the heavy and the protector, you're not worth in this lane anything anymore because Gamma is coming up soon. You could try and pick off the lonely one on Beta, or get into Gamma early. That's your decision.
let's go Gamma.
Getting into Gamma. Slow ship, so.
Just heads up.
Oh shit, did it again.
Just set jump point or not?
Move towards me, Petros.
I've never done a jump point. We'll just press stealth.
One longer, yes. Jump point coming up at the people in Beta.
Alright.
And hit this, if I may, don't stay on the level plane. Go
Yeah, I know.
either low or high.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to see people jumping in.
Mm.
Jump in.
Good show so far. They are one level behind, so you have an advantage. Leviathan, get forward.
No one of us got the level 7.
Don't stay with your team. Get forward. You are the shield of them.
Okay.
So if you see someone jump in front of you, just hit face roll over the keyboard.
They're not coming.
No worries.
Full push Alpha after this. I'll off push on B.
Okay.
So everyone to Alpha.
Wait.
Okay.
Look for the capture timer. You can actually jump earlier. Jump.
I
Jump.
saw people in B.
We're going Alpha.
Yeah, I got eyes on B. Don't worry.
Alright.
Go, 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 go. Jump. Leviathan.
Going.
Okay. Watch the radar. Protector. Nice. Nice target. Very good. There we go. And now go for the FOB, Badworm. The rest can deal with the rest. You need to help offset the capture.
Oh, there is a secure capture.
No. You are the yes, because you are the lowest ship. You can actually put a jump point generator later on if you are.
I'll go help Beta.
No,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, you good? Alright, I'll jump back in now for them.
Just get in the bubble, Pietros. He can't do shit to you.
Ah, he can't. Okay.
No, he can't. He can't shoot while the shield is up.
Ah, I didn't know that.
No worries. Just get in the.
I'm going out. Yeah.
There we go. Get near him. Just get into his face.
Okay, apparently I don't got
There you
this.
Okay.
Overconfident, EeZeE.
Well, I'm sorry. I kind
No
of
worries.
thought because the Pioneer was German, I kind of underestimated.
Jump point now, Badworm. Jump point now.
Okay.
And push forward. Don't stand still. Push forward. And unload. Everything. Nice.
Keep it forward arc.
Protector.
A jump point is up, people.
Come on, guys.
No, it's down.
Oh, okay.
Still there.
Stay up.
Yeah, they're focusing me.
You are not gonna win this. Stay up, Bedworm. Go up. Go forward. And as soon as you are, you see the rock? As soon as you are behind cover, jump. Now jump quickly. Normal
Contesting
jump, I
Alpha.
hope. No, it was a jump home. Okay, risky. Nice.
No, you bastard.
Shoot at the protector. Turn, Badworm. Oh
Got
god.
him.
Okay, nice. Nice hitness. K can deal with night magic. Go to the other lanes.
Go to Alpha.
Wait.
Oh, damn.
Staying.
Now. Yes, very good.
Ah, this was a nice kite.
Stay in the bubble. Stay in the bubble.
I'm definitely gonna need some help here.
Lead the target. Nice. Look where he is going. Look where the front of his ship is showing. Yes. Good.
It's not going anywhere, that's where it's going.
Saved your ass and easy.
Thank you.
So, the FOB is open. You have 3 minutes left on Gamma timer. Everyone should either get to Gamma or Beta and jump to the base, actually.
Yeah, you're right. I missed the open FOB.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, where is the Leviathan? There we are. Good. As soon as the jump cooldown is offline, charge your blink thingy, your jump thingy.
Why I am not capturing their base?
Too many enemies contesting, most likely.
Look.
But I don't see them.
Bad one. That's advanced tactics for Leviathan. You hit. Yeah. You hit the jump
Raider, come
previously
back.
before you jump.
You're alone there.
Should I go back base?
No, come
Move
back
towards the rest of the
to
team.
Okay.
Shield going down.
Oh,
Yes.
One behind us.
Everyone shift focus to the one behind you. He's out of range
Okay.
of everything. Everyone shift
He's
behind.
disarmed.
Unload, Badworm. Don't ever
Yeah.
stop shooting.
Nice.
Oh,
we got
disarmed,
him.
sorry. Yeah. You are 5 men now. Stay in a big clump near the FOB. The only one looking out is Badworm. Stay, everyone clump together. You have advantage. One ship is missing. Petros, watch it.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got this.
Watch out for
Focus
Kaika.
heals on the protector. Focus the protector. Focus our protector.
Help.
We got Kaika on him.
Yeah.
Damn it.
1 minute, that's it. You should think about getting out.
Yeah. Get out.
Or
guys.
dying.
Just jump.
Nice.
So jump.
Yeah, get
Yes.
out.
If you can, get out.
Or just die because you'll respawn within the 60 seconds.
Oh, so close.
It's gonna be close for Gamma.
So very nice base push there.
30 seconds, I'm going in.
Is it G3?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad of you, EeZeE.
I know. I'll be back in time. Don't worry. I'll make up for it.
Yeah, you
So,
need to.
you think I should go gamma or should go beta and try to capture that point again, or maybe alpha?
Gamma.
Just
Go
push
gamma.
to a lane, and because during the fight I can jump to the base and capture it. What do you think?
Wait for the
No, it's gonna
Leviathan.
take too long now.
Protector,
Okay.
wait for the Leviathan.
Yeah.
Alright, going in now.
And
Okay,
now the Leviathan
let's-
jumps Gamma, and now everyone Gamma. Jump behind the Leviathan. Go, go, go. You need to contest it.
Going left side.
Watch out for your Protector. Don't let them get out. That's Gamma 3. Don't let them get out.
No, damn it.
Oh, but the capture that.
Yeah, no worries.
worry about
Don't
it.
let
Okay,
them.
okay.
Don't let them get out. Most of them are jumping now. Shoot what you can and jump in behind them. Nice, very good. Pick him off as much as you can. And jump back home, now. Jump back in the back of them and shoot the
Okay.
shit out of them.
Hey, aiming at me. Can get in.
Oh,
GG.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's not enough time.
GG,
Oh.
good game. That's Gamma 3.
Yeah, we should have
Uh,
jumped earlier. Yeah.
Yes, out of the base. The base push was good, but you should have gone out a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Still GG.
I'm not feeling that nerf though. Well, I'm feeling it, but it's not that big of a nerf.
It isn't.
Wow.
Overreacting people again.